Suzan W.
Well, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, the new ones and the old ones and the in-between ones. It's so good to see you here tonight. I'm so excited I can hardly talk. But you know, I am especially honored tonight to be talking about the real Marian Keibel. That's my job, and that's what I'm doing tonight, because there was really nothing else to do tonight. What can you do in Concord on a Tuesday night? So, you know, Marian, I've known you for 18 years, and if there's one thing I know about you, it's that you love to talk. I mean, you love to talk so much that you got this club going. So all these people would come every week and listen to you. and then, you know, it was your desire that they would learn how to be talkers too. And I'm sure they could all do a very good job if I wasn't here. But you have taught us all to talk succinctly and to think before we speak and to think in outline form. But you know what goes through my mind are those phrases. Whenever I see you, I think, tickle my ear, or prior preparation prevents poor performance, or too good to miss. There's so many. But you know, Marian, there are some people that couldn't come tonight. And one person emailed me. And so I thought I would read her email to you. This woman's name is Grace Hopper. And she was the inventor of the computer language COBOL. In 1959, she invented it. And she says, "Hello, Marian. Remember me? I sure remember you. How could I forget that day I was a keynote speaker at the Toastmaster event and you introduced me in front of hundreds of people. Before I walked on stage, you insisted upon giving me tips on how to speak in outline form using well-turned phrases. And because of you, I got a standing ovation." But I want you, Marian, to enjoy your retirement while I sleep here at the old folks' home. Marian, there is one story that I think everybody needs to hear. And this story has to do with your family. You have raised 3 successful children. And, you know, your children got together 2 years ago because they had planned to give you gifts. And they were talking about what they had done for you. Your first son built you a big house. It was beautiful. And your second son bought you a Mercedes and a driver. But your third son, he beat them all because he knew that you love to read your Bible. So he got you a parrot. And this was an amazing parrot because this parrot could, if you gave him a chapter and verse, he could recite that chapter and verse. And so 1 month later, Marian decided to send them thank you notes. And to the first one she said, "Thank you so much for that big, beautiful house. But I only live in one room. And here I have to clean the whole place." To the second son, she said, "Thank you so much for that Mercedes and the driver. It was very thoughtful of you, but I don't like to travel. And I don't like that guy, he's not very nice." But to the third son, she said, "You always do the right thing. I want you to know I enjoyed that chicken so much." Marian, you're one of a kind. And I want you to know that I love and respect you. And I thank you so much for all that you've taught me.